This is the Whyte E-150 electric mountain bike. I've got for a few days to try it out and see how I get on. Really nice. Got my clipless pedals on, so take it out for a little ride, see how it goes. The noise of the motor. Not very loud. Hi guys, I am out today on the Whyte E-150. I think this is the RS version, but it might also be the S version. So I've been toying with the idea to get a bit back into mountain biking, as I sold my mountain bike some time back, and now that my daughter's also keen to do a bit of mountain biking or trail riding or just sort of getting out and exploring, I'm really keen to get back into it. So I'm trying out this bike behind me. It's very nice. It's a lot of money, but it's very nice. As I said, it's the Whyte E-150 RS, and I'm just doing it, just the eco ride, and I'm a year in the Berkshire area, just having a quick ride this morning, just see how the bike performs and how the ride comfort is. But man, not being or not riding mountain bikes for quite a long time, it's so nice to see how the technology has moved forward. This thing's suspension has got 150mm front and rear travel, and it's super like plush and just really comfortable. And like the tires and how the whole bike geometry is different to what I'm used to when I was riding like quite a few years back. Yeah, so the stuff has moved forward. You know, the tires is wider, it's much higher, and it's just really just feels like just soaks up the bumps like you won't believe it. This is an e-mountain bike, so I think it's got a 625 watt-hour battery in there. So it should get a good range. The guys say, you know, if you ride in turbo, it's about 30 miles, 40 miles, and if you 40 kilometers, and then if you go on eco, it's about 100 kilometers. So but yeah, check it out on the website. It's all the details are listed there. But yeah, so I've got the little Insta360, so I'm going to do a bit of ride footage, and then I'll give you guys a sort of like a further feedback as I go on. But yeah, the stuff it's amazing. It's amazing. The only hard part really is to find trails to ride around my area. It's, you know, it's always like, oh, it's just a footpath, no cyclists, but the horses can ride there and so forth. Yeah. So this has got the Lyric Select Plus on, so I think this is the RS version, RockShox. And this is specifically e-MTB shock. And it's got this is the one with the new what is it? I think it's the Bosch CX motor, generation 4. So this is like, I think they're saying it's like 48% smaller than the previous gen. The only thing that worries me about this is you know, the center of gravity is really low, and that's why they turn the motor to a different angle, so they can get that massive battery in the down tube further down, so it keeps the center of gravity lower on the bike. But the thing that I can see is that's one of the cables. It's like right at the bottom, so when you go over something or you hit something, that's where you're going to hit first. So that's really my only concern with this bike, but everything is like really neat and tidy. It's got massive discs on the back. I think it's like 200mm rotors. It's like humongous. And I see some of the guys, it's got like 4-pot brake calipers. It's just nuts. It's just absolutely insane. So, and there's the charge port. Nice and easy to get to. I went out for a 10k ride yesterday and it was pretty, it's still full. So it's got the dropper suspension, the dropper seat post, sorry. And I think here's the cassette at the rear. And there is shifter and the single gear on the front. That's the Bosch CX. So I managed to get this bike as a demo bike from the guys at Mountain Trax. They were very helpful to organize me a demo bike. You sort of pay for they've got a demo scheme, and then you put like some money down. You can get all the details on the website, but you put some money down, and then you can take the bike out or try a few of their bikes, and then if you go ahead and buy it, you get that money back. And then but yeah, you can find all the details on Mountain Trax's website. But yeah, it's a lovely looking bike, really lovely looking bike. It's the E-150, British made. Well, I don't know if it's... Let's have a look. Where's the tires? What are they running on these things? It's the Maxxis Minions. See, it's a 27.5, 2.5. Really nice. So I'm sort of comparing this bike to my Sur-Ron that I currently have. Now the Sur-Ron is more sort of more like a mini motocross bike slash on the road bike. It comes with motocross style tires and stuff, but you can't pedal it. So the problem with that is I can use it on the road. You have to pay insurance, and yeah, it's still a really nice little bike, but I can't go on any trails. I can't just go and take some cycling paths and ride it, because you're not really allowed to ride a sort of a motorcycle on cycling paths. So this is sort of probably the best in-betweener. You get the assistance so you can go out for a really nice day riding and bomb down a mountain without any problems, and get up the mountain without any problems. Yeah, without having to pay the insurance and stuff. But this mountain bike costs exactly almost the same as that Sur-Ron electric bike. So, you know, it's that type of thing. You know, yes, you do get a lot of better equipment on this type of bike because it's higher spec and whatever. But it's also an electric sort of cycle. You know, it's bizarre. The other one you can ride on the road, and I think it can go up to like 30 miles an hour. The Sur-Ron. But yeah, this goes only up to 15.5 miles per hour because it's an electric mountain bike, and the government regulations say that you're only allowed to have power assisted up to 15.5 miles an hour. So that's how it is, all the rules. So yeah, let me stop talking and do some riding. So I found this long byway here that I've not seen before, but I probably haven't spotted this on the OS maps. And it's such a long, nice, straight path. Yes, it's not really testing this bike to its full potential. You really need to go to, I think, to the lookout or like a trail center where you can really go and push the bike if you're really keen on doing big jumps and stuff and going downhill and whatever. I think it's fully capable to actually do that. It's just, I just wanted to get out and have a longish ride and see how it works in a normal day, well, everyday type of use, where I would get kitted out at home and go for like a hour to 2 hour ride, or even try to commute to work and back with it. That will also be fine. But just sort of, again, a note, I've been using it now in the e-MTB mode, so it gives you assistance when it thinks you need more oomph. So if you push harder on the pedal, it gives you more power to actually go forward, and that mode is really nice. I did find the eco mode is really to save battery, so you need to put also quite a bit of work in, not a lot of work, but you need to keep the bike going. I think if I was fitter, that would probably be the mode that I would use most of the time. But yes, I'm not very fit. Another note is I am 5'11", and this Whyte E-150 is a size large, and I think the large is like just the perfect size, with this dropper post that's got loads of adjustment in it for height and whatever, and it feels quite roomy. I'm not very tall, but this large feels like really nice. I think you can probably go up to about probably up to 6 foot with this bike. Yeah. Okay, so I am finished with my ride. Did about an hour and a half, and I basically lost 1 bar in the battery. So this thing can go really far. You know, I sort of usually, if I did go out for a ride when I was still mountain biking, it would probably be about 2 hours, 3 hours, max 4 hours. You know, if I really have a lot of time on my hands. But currently, you know, it's a hour, 2 hour blast to have some fun. So thoughts on the bike. To be honest, you know, it's really awesome. You know, if I would ever buy a mountain bike, it will be something like this. I'll be looking at the Whyte, the E-150. There's also the specialized Levo, Turbo Levo, that looks really nice. And then there's also, what was the other one? The Orbea Wild FS. So I'm going to go and check them out and just see how they look like. Also check out the prices and see what the guys can do. But currently it's sort of, you know, I'm very happy with my Sur-Ron and what I can use it for, multi-purpose, getting to work and back, and then also do some byways. But this is really, if you want to sort of tour on this thing or go for big rides for a day, or and you don't have to worry about the uphills. this is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, I think it's something to think about. Another point that I want to make is I love the shifter. You know, the shifter where you can you don't have any chain rings. Well, you've got one chain ring in the front, and all the gears is really at the back. It just sort of cleans up that whole front derailleur system that you know, from the older school mountain bikes. This is just brilliant. It's just crisp and clear, and it changes so easily. I went through a massive dip and I was still in this e-MTB mode, and on the other side, you know, just powering up the hill, no problem. The thing is, you do exercise. You know, I am still sweaty, and I felt like I've done a nice ride. It's just not that much effort compared to a traditional bike. But yeah, it's brilliant. I really enjoyed it. The other thing as well is that is nice about this motor is if you sort of get over the 15.5 miles per hour, the motor actually feels like it's disengaging, so it pedals like a normal mountain bike. Yes, it's heavier, but it still pedals freely, and even if you're running out of juice, I think you'll be able to pedal this thing with no problems. It's just really comfortable to actually ride. So yeah, I'm very happy with this thing. I'm really keen to see the Specialized and the Orbea to compare them. But beautiful looking bike and really nice. So if you're interested in the e-mountain bikes and stuff, go out and go and try these things. It is, I know Specialized do demo days. I know it's a little bit of a pain because you need to line up your life to when they have the demo day. But the guys at Mountain Trax can run you through the bikes and what they can do and how they work and everything. And their service has been phenomenal. So so please go and check out the guys at Mountain Trax. Get a demo, take the bike to, say, the Lookout, and give it a whirl. They've got also normal mountain bikes as well, really big selection. So go and check them out. And then I'll see you guys on the next ride. Cheers.